say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
A good pickup of 6 there, but still 13 to go on 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. And we'll go for it, Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
At the 20-yard line.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. And stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Oh my son! Ready? Ready? I'm going home. Huddle.
Back now, pressure coming. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nicks off the play action. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
Oh my son! Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nicks. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Swift gets it again on second down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going for this. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The extra point cracks off the upright and ricochets through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time right. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. No hesitation there and going for it for 2 at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, Kate, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Oh, my son!
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Another Broncos first down.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Going run again with Swift. And he gets him around 6 there. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. First down from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about it.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Well, you look at the scoreboard, partner. They trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of 2-point tries in this game.
Yeah, it could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second-guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive, hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about why didn't we just take the points when they were available.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 180. Return. Mike 44.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Harvey once more. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Back at the 49-yard line.
Nick's looking to throw. completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
He'll throw it. He's got Sutton complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos up by just a couple of points. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Here we go, good.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
Harvey is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up by 8 at the end. So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
The Broncos will line up.
Here he is to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
The kickoff for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are in the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge...
Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 46 yards.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams on 1st down. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Now to throw. Hit it out right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Go, go.
They're going to pass it here. He beams one, deep right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by the lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Broncos make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces.